Big dog boxing, motherfucker. Coming up this weekend on January 31st from Madison Square Garden in New York, New York, in the main event of the highly anticipated Ring 6 card, undefeated 3-division world champion Shakur Stevenson is moving up in weight to challenge the reigning WBO Ring Magazine Junior Welterweight Champion Teofimo Lopez. This is a fantastic matchup between two elite prize fighters on paper. That's right. This is a fantastic matchup on paper, but in reality, I think that this matchup might just be a snoozer because one guy, Shakur Stevenson, is a pure boxer. He likes to fight on his back foot and wait for the opponent to come towards him and strike first. Meanwhile, Teofimo Lopez is a boxer puncher / counter puncher, which means he also likes to wait for his opponent to take the first shot so he can counter off of it. I'm telling you guys, this might just be a long ass staring contest between two fighters, but on paper, yeah, it looks good. But looking at the glass half full, both of these guys are in their prime, both coming off of great wins, with Shakur Stevenson last defending his WBC world title at 135 versus William Zepeda, who was undefeated. It was an entertaining fight, but that's only because of William Zepeda. William Zepeda was the one pressing the action, and had it not been for William Zepeda, I think that this fight might have looked a lot like Shakur Stevenson versus Edwin De Los Santos, where the fans were seen leaving the arena before the 8th round because of Shakur Stevenson's lackluster style of fighting. But thanks to William Zepeda's aggressive come-forward style, it complemented Shakur Stevenson's technical defensive style of fight. I'm telling you guys, this was all thanks to William Zepeda that Shakur Stevenson looked good, because for someone who is generally not known for being an exciting fighter, matter of fact, it's the total opposite. Shakur Stevenson is known for being a painfully boring fighter to watch. Shakur Stevenson actually looked good in the fight versus William Zepeda, but again, styles make fights, and Teofimo Lopez's style is nothing like William Zepeda's. But what Teofimo Lopez does have is excellent technical ability, explosive power, and outstanding hand speed, although Teofimo Lopez's power has not carried over from 135 to 140. And although he has won his last 5 bouts, he has been unable to knock any of them out. But he does possess, again, fantastic hand speed, and he is a great ring general with great athleticism. He's also possesses outstanding head and upper body movement, which makes Lopez a hard target to hit. But Teofimo Lopez's bread and butter, like I said before, is he possesses tremendous ability as a counterpuncher. Teofimo the Takeover Lopez is also very good at mixing up his attacks upstairs, downstairs, with great punch variety and clever punch selection. Something else that Teofimo Lopez does have going for him in this fight is he is known for winning all of his step-up fights. In all of the big fights, and all of the big ones that matter the most, like Vasily Lomachenko, Josh Taylor, he wins those fights. He wins the fights that matter the most. And although Vasily Lomachenko is smaller and a lot more aggressive than Shakur Stevenson, both of these guys are southpaws. After Lopez defeated Lomachenko, he let the wind get to his head, and he loses to George Kambosos in his very next fight. But later on, he reestablishes himself as an elite level champion with a dominant victory over Josh Taylor. That was also, guess what, a southpaw. So what does that mean? It means that Teofimo Lopez does have a proven track record in his biggest fights on the biggest stage. But that loss to Kambosos also proves that Teofimo Lopez is very inconsistent. And he's also shown that he struggles against technical operators that fight similar to Shakur Stevenson. Shakur Stevenson is pretty much a defensive style technical operator. He is a pure boxer that doesn't seem to want to take much risk, and he doesn't mind stinking up the joint. But if you take a look at Teofimo Lopez's track record versus defensive style fighters, technical operators, and pure boxers, he struggles with those guys. Look at the fight versus Sandor Martin. He was dropped 2 times, and in my opinion, he got a gift. And Sandor Martin was robbed of that win. The wrong man got his hand raised that night, and instead of making adjustments in his corner, like hiring a trainer that will help you improve versus those type of fighters, he keeps his dad as the head trainer, Teofimo Lopez Sr., and makes no adjustments for the next fight versus Jermaine Ortiz, where he struggled to cut the ring off and the frustration was all over Teofimo Lopez's face. And now you fast forward to this weekend and Teofimo Lopez is facing an even better version of Sandor Martin and Jermaine Ortiz. This fight versus Shakur Stevenson, stylistically speaking, is all wrong for Teofimo Lopez. And so you might be wondering, okay, so then why would Teofimo Lopez take this fight if it's all wrong for him? Well, why do any of us do anything? It's for the money. Payday. You want payday. I know that. You know Turkey Anologys involved, so you already know Turkey made Teofimo an offer that he could not refuse. So, for my prediction, give me Shakur Stevenson on a boring, unanimous decision. Yeah, that's how I see it. Shakur Stevenson on points, and I'd even go as far as saying that I believe that Shakur Stevenson will make easier work of Teofimo Lopez than he did William Zepeda. Because although Teofimo Lopez is a more technically sound fighter than William Zepeda is, Lopez doesn't throw nowhere near as many punches that William Zepeda does. And that's what gave Shakur Stevenson problems. It was that volume. But again, Lopez doesn't throw not even half as many punches as Zepeda does. I think that in order for Lopez to win this fight, he would have to abandon boxing Shakur and just turn this into an all-out brawl. Bully him. Forget about boxing and just turn this into a fight. Or go a step further. Think outside of the box and throw a curveball that nobody's seen coming. And I would have, if I were Teo, I would make Shakur Stevenson follow me. If I was Teo, I would fight on the back foot for the first 6 rounds. I would make Shakur chase me. I wonder what that would look like. Then again, it's risky because what if Shakur Stevenson surprises? He takes Teo by surprise by fighting on the front foot. Shakur fighting on the front foot and being more aggressive might throw Teofimo off, but at least it'd make for a more entertaining fight. But back to the title of this video. Teofimo Lopez needs a KO to win. And the reason why I say this is because Shakur Stevenson is the powers that be's favorite cutie pie. The promoters, the commentators, all of the boxing media seem to want to force these back foot, sugar foot fighters. They seem to force them on us. And they want to manipulate us into believing that this boring style of boxing is just so impressive and that this is the sweet science. And if you don't like it, oh, well, you're just a casual and you don't know what you're looking at. So I guess I'll be a casual. You know what I mean? I'm not no boxing hipster. I'm not going to fake the funk. I know what I like and I know what I don't like. And I do know what I'm looking at. And fighters like Shakur Stevenson, Devin Haney, William School, they make me want a refund when I'm watching these guys fight. Like, what? These fools retarded? Give me back my $60 or whatever the fuck I paid. But anyways, guys, that's all I have for this one. Let me know what y'all think down in the comment section, man. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. And you already know, once again, this has been your boy, Big O Dog, boxing in the mouth.